Meanwhile, the British Prime Minister is meeting with the leaders of Northern Ireland. And this comes amidst expectations that a deal on Northern Ireland's protocol could soon be struck. In the latest, Rishi Sunak has told the Northern Ireland politicians that a deal to improve trading arrangements is still not done yet. Negotiations for the Northern Ireland protocol have been ongoing to improve the post-Brexit trading arrangements for the province. And according to British media reports, a deal could in fact be struck as early as next week. And Rishi Sunak will be trying to persuade the leaders to back changes to the trading conditions that have been agreed with the European Union. While Sunak will also be meeting with the leaders in Belfast, his Foreign Secretary James Cleverly is in Brussels to meet with the EU leaders.
We're looking now to the government. We've had the words. We now need to see the action. That's what we're looking for from our government, from our Prime Minister. It's decisive action on the protocol.
And the protocol keeps Northern Ireland in the European Single Market and Customs Union and stipulates checks on goods moving from the rest of the United Kingdom to Northern Ireland. And this has caused months of political deadlock. For the last several months, London and Brussels have in fact been negotiating to ease trade arrangements. The Northern Ireland's Democrat Unionist Party wants the deal to be scrapped entirely. And the party has also argued that the deal separates the province from the rest of the United Kingdom and makes a united Ireland more likely. All right, now to give us more perspective in terms of what's, of course, ongoing in these negotiations to try and strike a deal with the Northern Ireland for a protocol, we're being joined in by our correspondent Alex Izat, who's joining us live on this broadcast. Alex, this, of course, has been a very thorny issue so far as Brexit is concerned, and Northern Ireland protocol. How close are the leaders in Britain to striking this deal?
This Northern Ireland Protocol has been the bane of the discussions since Brexit. It comes down to goods taxes and obviously the European Court of Justice as well. And these are issues that have not been able to get through from the last couple of Prime Ministers that have been sitting in Parliament. So the fact that Rishi Sunak is keen to try and move things forward and hopefully may have a deal within the week is brilliant news, not just for the UK but also for the EU. It's also suggesting that he also may be taking an easier slant on EU. Previously, when Liz Truss was in power for that brief moment, she was very strict about getting rid of a lot of the oh, sorry, it's awfully windy here, if you can still hear me. Liz Truss was very keen on getting rid of a lot of the EU laws and trying to regulate herself. But Rishi Sunak seems to be trying to accommodate some of those moving forward, and that will show to when he goes to speak to those in Northern Ireland that he is willing to be a bit more flexible on the Northern Ireland Protocol, and when he's going forward to make sure that this deal is signed. Now, Labour, the opposition party, have said that they will back this anything that is signed in the next couple of weeks because they would like to also move forward and make a Northern Ireland Protocol something in writing and something that we can take going forward. Now Brexit is off the table.
All right, indeed. Thank you very much indeed, Alex Izat, for joining us and getting us all those details. It was awfully windy there, but we could, of course, hear you. And this, of course, would be good news for a lot of people within the United Kingdom if this very thorny issue of the Northern Ireland Protocol is indeed resolved. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.